Wait, so what's next? Are you going to start demanding a long-term relationship from men before you give them children, incentivizing them to sign, I dare say, a law-binding contract where they have to commit to you? I'm happy nothing like that exists already. Oh no, please, what are we going to do if women start having traditional family values?
Welcome
to the J&O Show,
where we talk about
things that we were never told. I'm Jay,
and I'm O.
And now you know.
If you guys are new to our channel, please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you can know when we upload, because you never want to miss an episode. Also, if you guys are new here and you have ideas for show topics, go ahead and drop them down below in the comment section and write #next show, so that way we can easily filter through and give you more of what you want. All right, so today, guys, we are actually going to be reacting to the Poor Man's Podcast. Shout out to him. This video is actually entitled "Instagram Tried to Cancel Her for Being Too Honest When Real Women Hold Other Women Accountable." So this should be interesting.
Independent dispatcher, also owns her own security company, 2 adopted children. Do you have an appearance requirement?
I am short, so I like taller guys. I'm 5 foot.
Okay.
So
5'3" would be good.
no, I need somebody at least 5'9".
At least 5'9". You're 5 foot, you said.
Yes.
Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Yes. He has to make at least $200,000 a year.
Are you on drugs?
No.
Got him. Got him.
I own 2 companies, Kendra. So I make my money. So I need somebody who can keep up with me.
I'm stopping. We're not even gonna get. Okay, so I'm not gonna scream. I'm not gonna yell. I'm not gonna go crazy, because I'm understanding some things, and there's some conversations that have not been had between men and women about success, right? We have set up a society where women are doing very well, right? Mm-hmm. It's not like that all over the world, but in first world countries, women are doing very well. Mm-hmm. Women were given the opportunity, they took the ball and they ran for it. Y'all have caught up on almost every metric. Mm-hmm. Almost every metric y'all have caught up. There is a little bit of a wage gap, but it's a multi-tiered reason for that. There are a lot of variables, or multi-varied reasons. It's a whole bunch of reasons for it, okay? And I won't get into it. No, I'm gonna get into it. So some of it is aggression in jobs and asking for raises and for promotions. Some of it is the types of jobs that women tend to take as opposed to men. Those are just 2. There are certain jobs that women do not want to take because they're dangerous or they're disgusting, and they pay well. So those are some of the reasons why there is a pay gap. A lot of people don't think about that stuff. But no woman is fighting and scrapping and arguing to be a garbage truck worker, even though it pays pretty decently and has good benefits. Bruh. And will put you squarely in the middle class by yourself. By the time you get a partner, if they're making a certain amount of money, you guys are now middle upper class. Mm-hmm. Nobody thinks about that, but it's not glamorous to be a garbage truck worker or a truck driver that has to drive in dangerous conditions and dangerous roads and things of that nature, or a construction worker. Like the non-glamorous jobs, nobody's clamoring for because they're not glamorous. But those add to the pay gap, guys.
Yeah.
So there are reasons for that. But here's the thing about success, that because there was never a conversation had about success, because women didn't have the opportunity to be successful.
Right, for a while.
So there was no conversation had about, look, this is what's going to happen. How many men who have a certain amount of money will sit up here and say, well, I make $250,000 a year. I need a woman who's going to make $250,000 a year. She need to be on my level.
Or more.
You don't never hear that. You don't hear that. You know why? I'm already making the money. Because men are logical. We think differently. Which is why we handle money differently. Why we handle family differently. I already have the money. I'm looking for somebody to complete the family that I'm building.
Right.
Not to add a bunch of aspects to the one thing that I already am doing exceedingly well by myself. It's just like having a team where you have, let's say you have a football team and you have a great wide receiver, one of the best the game has ever had. Mm-hmm. Your mindset isn't I'm going to go and get 13 more wide receivers and our team is going to be great. You got to find a great quarterback so that you can actually throw the ball and have them catch it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so weird because I really don't understand where this mentality has come from.
Scrubs. I don't want no scrubs. A scrub is a guy who can't get no love from me. Because the song itself is not horrible because they were talking about like bums. They weren't talking about guys who just ain't got a job. They were talking about guys who's really, really, really ain't trying to do nothing but sit around the house.
But that's what I'm saying.
But they took that and they ran with it way over there.
But who took it and ran with it way over there is what I'm trying to say.
The loudest women. Because it's not an all-women thing. It's not an all-women thing. It's the loudest ones.
I don't know. I'm just like, I'm hearing, and I know this is not like not all women think this way.
Not at all. Not even.
And I don't know if it's just because they're loud, but I'm like hearing so much of that lately, and I'm just like,
bruh. It's also because in the inner city, they tend to pull like certain type of thought.
Yeah.
So, but you're disregarding a whole very large section of the country when you do that.
Because I'm just like, what? I mean, okay, so let's back up. So I'll put you like this. I can understand a woman saying that she wants a guy to make a certain amount of money because she knows the type of lifestyle she wants to live. Mm-hmm. As far as she knows that she wants to have, let's say, 3 kids. Mm-hmm. And she knows that she's not making $200,000 mm-hmm. and she wants to be a stay-at-home mom. So in order for you to be a stay-at-home mom mm-hmm. and have 3 kids mm-hmm. and to live wherever a certain lifestyle in a certain state, yeah, you know that your household income is going to need to be a certain amount of money. Right. So that makes sense. Like I get that if that's the thought process and that's what you're saying. If those are conversations that you're having with guys, you know, that you're potentially looking to be with. Mm-hmm. You know, you're thinking long term, like, okay, well, I know I definitely want to get married. I want to raise my kids. I don't want them being raised by somebody else or what have you.
And so, God bless all of you women who do that, because that is hard road.
But yeah, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if that's what you want to do, so logically that makes sense.
Right.
It makes sense to have those conversations.
Right.
But if it's a situation where you are not even thinking that way, you're just like, oh well, I need to have a guy that's making $200K or 6 figures or whatever the case may be because that's how much I make, so he needs to make that much or more. It's just like, bruh. But why, Sway? Like why you need for a $400,000 income basically in a household? Like what are you looking to do? Like does it, like what are you thinking about? What
Gucci?
What type? Yeah, like what?
Prada, Gucci? That's what you want. You want, guys to fund that lifestyle.
I mean, it's nice.
Let's just be for real. Especially where we come from. We all would like to be able to go in the Gucci store instead of H&M. Now, we gonna be truthful about it. I want to go into the Gucci store too. Now we ain't gonna lie about it.
Yeah.
But
that's not gonna determine my life partner.
Not at all. It can't.
Like if those are your thoughts as far as that's what you're looking for in a life partner, and that's as shallow as it is that they got to make this amount of money because I want stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, bruh, that's sad.
Bruh,
that's really sad.
But even then, I want women to start thinking, really think about how families are made up, and the most balanced families, the ones that have the best outcomes. And I don't mean money, that have the brightest children, the ones that are the happiest. Mm-hmm. Balance. Yeah. There has to be balance. And I will tell you this, full stop. Most men don't want someone else raising their children. They want their wives and them to raise their children. That is a rarity. That is a 1 in 100 million man. Most men do not want a nanny and the teachers to raise their children. Mm-hmm. They don't. It just is.
That's why they pick you, the wife.
It's a very rare situation, and because it's what we see, because the people in the industry that is charged with what we see, Because that industry, you see that. Stars getting with stars. They're getting with people that they see all the time. It's the law of proximity.
Yeah.
I see you all the time. You're pretty. You get dressed up well. We start dating. Hey, we have certain things in common. We're similar. You actually have a good family, or at least it's a family. I ain't had no family. I ain't had nothing but my mama. Let's start dating. I'm damaged. You're damaged. Hey, let's get together and whatever. Mm-hmm. We see that and we think that that's what most people in a certain money making tier want. Men try to balance their picture. That's what men try to do in large. It's a very small minority of men that just want somebody that has a certain amount of money like they do.
Right.
And you guys have to start thinking outside of yourselves. And this is for the guys too. The guys be having some ridiculous things that they want women to be on. Long as she pretty and she want to give me plenty of sex. As long as I can have walls whenever I want them. And like, bruh. Like, yes, it's great. If you have a sexless marriage, you got some work to do. Okay? So, yes, there is a time and a place to handle that. But it's not everything.
Right.
Her looks, her ability to drop you children, having a wife is so much more than that. And if that's all you have, you're going to be missing out on what a woman can bring to you. Because women can keep us out of trouble, low key. Come on. Be real. Any husbands that really have a good wife that's down for them can... My wife has many a time, babe. Just go woosah for a second.
We didn't sink it.
Think about it. Come back in 5 minutes and then, because right now you too hot. All you gonna do is get somebody thrown in jail. Stop. Just stop. And that's happened a few times. Not a lot, but a few times. And that's surface level. We ragging. I'm gonna let him go at least one more time, but I just had to put that out there, y'all. Balance. Look for balance. Don't try to make if you already got that filled, why are you just gonna get more of the same? You gotta fill the rest of the stuff. But no woman wants a dude who don't make no money though. So
Kendra say I'm on drugs. No. In my right mind, sane mind.
It's funny because the host Kendra G was just on the Kevin Samuels show last year, and this is what she had to say about it.
The black woman is the least protected person being on the planet Earth because the black man even is taking joy and bringing her down. Now, yes, there's a thing as constructive.
That's not true. Please stop saying that. And unless you're just talking about the black women like across the planet, like Africans and like everybody of color across the planet. Because the black woman is the least protected, whatever, just you being in America makes you not the least protected. In other countries, a woman can't even walk in the street when it gets dark anywhere in the daggone country without worrying about being torn apart and never coming home. Stop acting like y'all are so spoiled in America. Stop. We all are. We're very privileged in America. And I can't even be like, oh, except for the ones of y'all that's homeless. 90% of the homeless people is men, so it's not even really y'all. It's us. It's the men. So, stop. Y'all not the least protected. Y'all the least protected on the internet. Put your phone down. Now you're one of the most protected again. All you have to do is put your damn phone down. Stop. Like, y'all complaining about nothing.
As constructive criticism, and I will give you that. I have never seen more black men attack black women for issues of being a mother, for being overweight, or for not having a job, or for not being married by a certain age until you came along.
Now that she has her own show, which is pretty much the same as Kevin Samuels' show, she understands.
I don't like this show because I feel low. You don't like this show because your ass don't want to take direct criticism. And you know what? That's why your ass is going to be watching me as long as I do the show. And you ain't going to get a man because you're not strong enough to woman up and maybe realize there's some shit you got to get together.
Look, and I'm not cancel culture. I understand that people can change, but it is a little ironic. But in all honesty, lately, every clip I've seen of her show pop up on my news feed, she's done a pretty good job at keeping women realistic with their expectations.
Joke's on you, silly boys. We're never gonna fuck men ever again.
Wait, so are you saying women are gonna stop prioritizing men based on their looks and start prioritizing men based on their character and their potential to be a good father? Please do not tell me you plan on deleting all the dating apps and stop having random hookups with men so that you can actually pair bond with the person you plan on spending the rest of your life with, leading to a lower divorce rate in America and healthier families overall? Wait, so what's next? Are you gonna start demanding a long-term relationship from men before you give them children, incentivizing them to sign, I dare say, a law-binding contract where they have to commit to you? I'm happy nothing like that exists already. Oh no, please, what are we gonna do if women start having traditional family values?
You got to consider the type of dude you with. And then this is another thing. Y'all just got to consider what type of female you is. Some of y'all, your mouth, the way it's set up, your attitude and the way it's set up, you're not going to get a nigga that's going to pay all the bills anyway. You're not even that type to attract that type of nigga. Hey,
Got him! Wow, that's a lot of fire.
Got him!
Oh my gosh, that was hot.
Yeah, I think they just said it all.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's just like, they say, these are the breaks.
Bruh. Wow. Look, it's just like that on both sides. And for a lot of these videos, I'll look at them and I'll see it from both the men and the women's side. Just because right now the women are in the hot seat. Right. Just like the men were in the hot seat in the 90s. It just is what it is right now. Mm-hmm. So I'm seeing a lot of videos about that. But I will say, you attract what you are, man or woman.
Very true.
Period. And then you attract bums too. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. No, let's keep it a buck. You can, if you're of any type of worth to the opposite sex, you're gonna attract people that are not necessarily quote unquote on your level. Mm-hmm. And you're gonna attract people who are on your level.
Right.
The best, the cream of the crop of those you attract are where you are. Mm-hmm. So for a lot of people who believe that they're going to get this amazing man or this amazing woman and you're not even in their vicinity, that ain't really you.
Bruh.
If you don't even see them, that's not you.
That's your
imagination.
Yeah. I'm going to say that's your avatar.
Yeah.
That's like your made up make-believe version in your head.
Yes.
What you want, what you aspire to be.
Yeah, what you aspire to be. And especially if you're young, that's fine. That means you got work to do. But if you're basing it on a lot of shallow principles, like making a certain amount of money, like being beautiful, so that was one for the guys, one for the girls. If you're basing it on things that are that shallow, you're going to be miserable anyway. You're going to get divorced anyway.
Yeah.
So like if you don't get divorced, you're going to be miserable. And if you decide to not be miserable, you're going to be divorced. There has to be more. Yeah. And I think most people do tend to go for connection, but unfortunately, connection isn't enough. If you got connection without character, you have nothing.
Bruh.
So I just want to play this because we need to start looking for the right types of things that matter.
And be honest. Just be honest with yourself.
Yes, you have to be.
Like, stop lying and stop listening to these echo chambers. Get out the echo chambers. Yeah. Get out.
Get some people around you that'll really call you on your stuff.
Yeah.
That cousin that you don't like to be around because they always tell you about yourself. That probably need to be your best friend if you still single and you trying to find somebody.
Yeah, like,
I'm gonna give it a buck. Like, you got to get somebody that's gonna give it to you in love. Not somebody who's gonna bully you. Yeah. Because some people out here are just ruthless.
No, but somebody's just gonna tell you the truth.
Right. So I'm gonna end it. The video's gone long again.
Yeah.
You know, sort of kind of what we do. So please like, comment, share, subscribe, pass around the offering plate. Please help us out so that we can continue to bring you this here content. You know, a little something for the algorithm.
Yeah.
You know,
and just in case, I'm sorry, babe. I think I forgot to mention this in the last video, but this is our anniversary month, y'all.
Oh yeah.
We need to hit 500 subscribers or more. So we need you guys to help get the word out.
Yes.
Spread. I appreciate the comments in the comment sections. I see you guys showing love. Shout out again to Poor Man's Podcast.
Thank you for hitting us up. We appreciate
that. But yeah, we're basically trying to get our content out there because we feel as though it's very relevant.
Yes.
And it's something that we need to hear. Okay.
Yes.
We need to have these honest and open conversations, dialogues, or at least information being shared.
Right.
So that way we can have healthy, productive, long-lasting relationships.
Yep.
All right, but that's going to sum it up for today. Like Jay said, please comment,
like, share, subscribe.
There you go. All right, till next time then. I'm tired.
You about to go to bed. Peace.
Press the off button.